Hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I think it's Monday. I don't know what day it is anymore. I've been up since 2 in the morning, so I'm a little bit like sleepy, but also very awake. It's very weird. But welcome in, welcome in. I hope you guys all enjoyed episode 1 of the new series yesterday, or Saturday, sorry. Hi, puppy. I had so much fun in the premiere. I've never premiered anything before, but I think I'm definitely going to do that for like future series as well. It was really, really fun. I enjoyed seeing everyone there that like was able to come by. It was really, really cool. Today we're going to be back in our hardcore world. We're not going to be working on anything in particular today. Because I just started recording episode 2. And, we're basically just going to be doing some grinding. I want to collect some moss. I want to collect, some emeralds and stuff. I want to level up our villagers to get name tags. Maybe fish. We're gonna do some just like chill stuff today. It's still in my YouTube backlog. Vaughn, go watch it right now. How was everyone's weekend though? Okay, we are going to, let me switch over to my game. One sec. Hopefully. There we go. Okay. Hello. We are in the starter house right now. We're just kind of chilling. Yeah, no problem, Chibi. Good luck. I hope that you have a good time playing some DBD. Good luck with the games. Your Discord username on the stream notification startled me and then cracked me up. Oh my gosh, sorry, Ebs. It's a reference. There's a picture in general, if you scroll up a little bit. It's a reference to a comment that was like a copy pasta on the Twitch channel for a while. Oh, welcome in, Lily. Thanks so much for enjoying the content. But yeah, we're just gonna take it pretty chill today, chat. Nothing in particular that we're gonna be doing. Just like a lot of other stuff, you know? Just a lot of stuff. Hello. Just chilling, you know? The hate watcher, not even hate watching? That's fair. Well, I mean, like, if I was hate watching something, like, I would also take my time to hate watch it, you know what I mean? I'm unfortunately sick. Oh no, Teddy Comb. I hope that you feel better soon. Moth says, it was awesome. I went to a Day of the Dead festival. Let's go. I hope you had a great time. Robin, welcome in. How's it going? It's so hot for me right now. I've got the air conditioning on and an ice pack. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I feel that. For me, it's actually the opposite. It's very, very cold right now. But I don't really mind being cold. I have like a little, you know, I have like my cozy little blanket on my chair with me. I got a sweater on. I'm chilling, Chad. I love sweater weather. My weekend was all right. I was just home. Nice. Hope you enjoyed your time, Tiger Storm. How is Big Guy doing? They're still around. Marcus is still around. We've got 3 Marcuses still. I just started playing on this world seed. I've never seen so many beehives. Yeah, I had like 2 when I like made this world. There was like 2 different ones. And I thought that was just like so nice, you know? I just got home from school. Welcome home. Let's go. I hope you had a good day. Today's been stressy. Someone was shooting fireworks in my neighborhood. No. Oh my gosh. I hate that. We have that as well all the time here with like people putting off fireworks. It's just actually kind of annoying. And like every Saturday, for some reason in my town, there's like fireworks at like 11 p.m. Always scares Dorito awake. Venus, hello, hello, welcome in. Oh, I thought that there was a thing there. Oh, you're playing on Bedrock Bunny? Yeah, I didn't know that there was gonna be a village here. I was actually pleasantly surprised once, you know, I actually joined this world. I was like, oh my gosh, there's a village. This is perfect. But hopefully you'll be able to capture some zombie villagers and cure them, or bring them through like the Nether or something, you know, if you do want some villagers here. If you don't, then you can always just, you know, enjoy the vibes. I really need to get a sword, chat. That is something that I think that we should try to do today. Is get a sword. Because right now I'm just using axes as weapons, and that's not really that great. We'll be lurking while I play some Animal Crossing. No worries, Night Winnie. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you have a great time. I gotta ask, Winnie, are you excited for the new update? If you're already in lurk mode, no pressure to reply, but could not believe that they dropped a random announcement for Animal Crossing that there's going to be like another update after they said they wouldn't update anymore. I don't think I ever updated y'all on my dog. I mentioned on stream that he was sick. He's doing so much better. Oh my gosh, I'm glad that he is feeling better and that he's doing better. That is very, very good to hear. Hold on, chat. I don't need that to be quite as high on stream. I gotta hop off in like 20 minutes because my class will start and I have a micro teaching presentation. Oh my gosh, good luck, good luck. Carry on, good morning, lovely. Welcome in, how are you doing? Going to sleep soon, but I hope you have a great stream. Thank you so much, Crypto. Hope you have a great one as well. Are you planning to build a greenhouse? Maybe. I don't know what we're gonna build. We definitely will build some kind of bee sanctuary though. So your wall that you made, and I want to make one as well. Yeah, no problem, Journey. That's definitely a great idea. Retaining walls are so great. I'm really happy with the retaining wall that we made here in this world. I really want the whole like valley to kind of have that same vibe. So I've already started recording episode 2. It's gonna be a little bit different. Normally I kind of like do a couple like early game farm things. I am doing one early game farm in episode 2, but I'm doing something I've never done on my channel before. I've never built this on my channel before, so I'm really excited. It's like a different kind of build, chat. Different kind of build. I am. A few days before the update, I was already wanting to play, but now I have a real reason. Yeah, that's so exciting. Like, honestly, huge W's for the Animal Crossing community that they're going to be able to have a wonderful new update to play in. No, not an auto melon farm. I've done that before. This is something I've never ever done before on my channel. Been building my barn in my forever world and binging Crypto's videos. Oh my gosh, Crypto's videos are really great to binge as well. He's got such a nice voice, and I like the way that he talks. Does that make sense? Like, he has like a really good inflection, like really good speaking speed, and he's so chill, you know? Good morning, Lona. Welcome in. How you doing, lovely? So, hello. Are you using a texture pack for the flowers? I am. I'm using actually Fwip's foliage. So if you guys know the YouTuber Fwip, he has a Patreon pack which you can, you know, get if you are a Patreon and in supporting his channel that way. But these are Fwip's flowers. I love flower variation. It is one of the things that I really liked about Stay True, but I don't use Stay True. Hello? I just don't use Stay True as like my main texture pack. But I really wanted flower variation, so when I saw his work, I subscribed to his Patreon, just not only to support him, but also to get the texture pack. So if you guys are interested, definitely check that out. What's your thoughts on the new Nautilus mob? I'm very excited. Not only to have like a tameable Nautilus in the water, but also to have like a new hostile mob in the water as well. I think it'll be fun. At the moment, I'm starting a new world. I think I went like 4,000 blocks away from my spot to try and find the right blocks. What kind of blocks are you looking for, Lily? Oh my gosh. Sorry, buddy, you gotta go. Lona, I hope your day goes well. You're probably like have school today, right? And stuff, like classes and stuff. But I hope it goes well. Hope you have a good day. You know, we need to go find some mangrove in this world, but I know that it's 4,900 blocks away, so I'm basically like not really looking forward to it. I kind of don't want to do it, chat. Oh my gosh. Bruh. Oh, also, chat, here, let me sleep so I can get rid of the phantoms, actually. They're kind of annoying. There's more mobs coming? Yeah, there's a new mob coming in Minecraft that they announced at Minecraft Live last month? I think it was last month. Okay, so chat. Last time it was Halloween. If you weren't here, we did do a little Halloween stream on Friday. And we did get some of the new Halloween, well, they're not new, but we did get some of the Halloween mobs. They're new to us. So we've got a regular skeleton right here. Hello. Hello. Okay, never mind. He's not turning. Let's go this way. See, we got a regular carved pumpkin. Jack-o'-lanterns when it's lit. I can never remember. I can never like keep that straight in my brain. And then we have a regular zombie. I think this is the regular zombie. Yeah, regular zombie. And then in here we have a lit jack-o'-lantern one. And that's also a zombie. And then we have a couple in the Nether. So let's go to the Nether. I'll show you guys the other ones that we managed to capture. And that's pretty much all we did last time, was hunt these mobs. There's 3 new mobs? Are there 3? Oh, right. There's the like skeleton in the desert. That's true. There's the Nautilus. What's the other one? Oh, the zombie camel is new too. Speaking of Halloween, did you guys get anything cool for trick-or-treating? I didn't trick-or-treat because we don't celebrate Halloween in my country, and also I'm an adult, so I don't trick-or-treat. Okay, so we have been to the Nether, chat. You'll see this in episode 2. Don't worry, this happens on camera in episode 2. Oh, look! There's still a Halloween mob over there. He hasn't despawned yet because we haven't been back here. Let's go ahead. Right here. Look, we've got a lit skeleton. But we're just gonna cover him up because he's not very nice. He's not a nice man. Oh, Mission Attack, happy birthday! If you guys are active in the chat, make sure you wish Mission Attack a happy birthday. I hope you have a great one. And then we made a little pathway over here because there is a Nether fortress over here that I noticed. So we did do a little bit of Nether Fortress mob grinding for the skeletons, and the other mobs, the zombie piglins. They can also spawn with the jack-o'-lanterns and the carved pumpkins. So here we go. We've got, ow. He's rude. Okay, he's looking the other way. Rude. I can't free cam because I'm getting withered. Hold on, we'll free cam in just a sec, chat. Okay, so we've got this guy, and he's lit, and then these two are unlit, right? These two unlit, and then we have another guy right here. He's also lit, chat. Look at him. He's lit. So we've got lit and unlit of all 4 of these mobs. And this took me 3.5 hours to get them all. It was actually kind of embarrassing. But eventually we will move them into a like more permanent spot, but for right now they're all just kind of chilling. But I do want to get some name tags today if possible. So that's what we're going to focus on, is just like, you know, leveling up our librarian to get name tags. Because I do want to, just in case, I just want to make sure that we name tag them all. But yeah, that was basically what we did last time, chat. You weren't here. But I hope everyone enjoyed episode 1. It came out on Saturday. I'm very, very excited about it, and I'm already working on episode 2. Well, I've been working on episode 2 already since last week. But today I'm gonna, after my stream, I'm gonna have lunch and, you know, do the WALK with my dog. And then I'm gonna record some more, which I'm really excited about. But okay. Let me go drop off some stuff up here. Name them after Halloween treats. That is a good idea, actually. Hey, what's up, Robert? How's it going? You chilling? Oh, okay. I don't know. Robert doesn't really seem to like me very much, chat. Oh, and while we're in the house, let's go ahead. We also have 30 levels, so I want to try to enchant as well. I want to enchant. Oh. Well, I was gonna say I really want like efficiency 4 on breaking or like silk touch. But you know, for now, we'll just undo that. What kind of dog do I have? I have a corgi. And if you guys haven't already seen the community tab, I can show you guys what he looks like. 2 seconds. Also, I see that you guys have been voting on the poll for the name of this world. If you haven't already seen the poll, hold on 1 sec. Let me grab. If you guys want to vote in the poll, if you haven't already voted in the poll, make sure you go to that link in the chat right now and vote for the mob in the poll. Or sorry, the name, not the mob. I'm silly. But this is my dog right here, if you guys haven't already seen him before. But that's him. That's the boy. Blackbirch says, hello, Frog. Gotta do some work at the moment, but then I'll stop by afterwards. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Have a good one. Hope work goes well for ya. Okay. So here's what we need to do, chat. We do need to grab some wood to trade for emeralds because I don't have a ton of emeralds. I think emeralds is probably the one thing that's preventing me from leveling up my librarian. I did work on it a little bit this morning. But otherwise, I thought we could just have a chill little stream. Like I said, I want to collect some moss. I want to do some fishing as well. Look, I enchanted this rod this morning before I started my stream. So we got Luck of the Sea 3, Lure 3, and Unbreaking 3, which is kind of like incredible. Especially because the last time I enchanted a fishing rod, I got just Lure 2, which was not great. I was pretty unlucky on the enchant table. Actually, for the last like year or so, I feel like they kind of like stealth nerfed enchanting. Because I feel like level 30 enchants, I used to get like one single enchant, like just Unbreaking 3 or just Efficiency 4, like way, way less. And I don't know if I'm the only one that feels that way. Let me know if you guys also feel like it was like stealth nerfed. Or maybe I'm just like super, super unlucky lately. I don't know, chat. I don't know. It's a pog rod. Does anyone else fish in Minecraft? Or are you guys more like, when you need cats, you just kill the fish in the river? My class is starting. Have a good stream, y'all. You too have a good one. Good luck with your presentation as well. We'll catch you later. They added a few enchants that no one wants. Like Breach? I hate Breach. I played some Valorant this morning, chat, because like I said, I've been up since 2 in the morning for me. And what better thing to do than to ruin your day by playing Valorant at 3 a.m. But it went fine, except for that I had this breach that just kept like flashing me and stunning me. And like, I don't know what they wanted. Like, they weren't doing it accidentally. They were definitely like doing it on purpose, but like there was no beef with me as far as I know. Like, I didn't say anything and do anything. I didn't react at all. And they just kept doing it. I was like, what are we doing here? Oh, and the curses, yeah. The curses are kind of terrible. Yo, baby unicorn, welcome in. Hope you're doing well, lovely. Welcome, welcome. I don't even play Minecraft, so I don't know about the stealth nerf. So, Scarlett, do you just like enjoy watching people play Minecraft, but you just don't play yourself? That's very interesting to me. I feel like so many of the people who watch like my streams / content are Minecraft watcher or players. Although, to be fair, I think Fiona doesn't play Minecraft and Fiona watches. For those of you who don't play Minecraft, only watch, what do you enjoy about Minecraft videos but like not about the game? Is it the movement? Sometimes for me, watching Minecraft is a little bit easier when I feel like motion sick. I thought you were talking about Minecraft enchantments. I was just making a joke, you know, because there's like Breach in Valorant and also Breach in Minecraft. It was just a little funny joke. Play on words there. I loved episode 1. I watched it this morning. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm really, really glad you liked it. And I saw so many comments about like the editing style that I'm trying to do. Just like a little bit of like, you know, an upgrade from the traditional Froggy videos. Like still chill, but like with some like, you know, extra effects and stuff. I'm really, really glad that you guys seem to have enjoyed that. I want to play Minecraft so bad. But all the shaders are broken. Like, for the vibrant visuals are broken on Bedrock, or like the old shaders? it's a boring game for me personally to play, but watching it is so cool to see people's creativity. That's really fair. That's really, really fair. See, I feel like that's what I really love about Minecraft as well, is like watching other people be creative and like seeing like what other people can like build and do and how people use blocks for like, you know, different like illusions and stuff. I think that that's so, so cool. There's a Magic the Gathering card called Underworld Breach that people usually shorten to Breach as well. I don't know if I've ever played Magic the Gathering personally. I had what was that? Was that cat? Oh no, it was a spider. I got so excited. I saw the leg and I thought it was the all black cat and I was like, oh, chat, and then it was a spider. That's embarrassing. That is so embarrassing actually. Okay. Moving on to a place where we never talk about that again. I'm just really weird about gaming because if I sit down to game, I'm like, I have to enjoy the next 3 hours or else. No, that's really fair. That's really fair. I think that to myself all the time. And then I queue into a Valorant game and I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Like, that's really fair. Like, especially when you have limited time to play. I have no creative bone in my body when it comes to Minecraft, but making farms I can do. See, I used to just leave all of my farms out in the open. But it was actually the watching Mythical Sausage here on YouTube that really inspired me to get better at like covering my farms with builds. I don't know if I would have ever like kind of done that on my own without like watching him. Oh, okay, perfect. Oh my gosh, we can only get one? We can only, it's 19? 19? Protection 2. I've also started rolling for mending because look at my armor after last stream, chat. My armor has taken quite a beating. Vibrant, fancy, and simple, and all is broken because of the new bedrock update. Oh, okay, bunny, I see. Look at all these people. Chat, are you more of like a sleep normal on the bed or like sleep with your leggies out type of girly? Personally, for me, I am like a diagonal sleeper if I'm in bed alone. I love to sleep sideways. I don't know why. Okay, also we can go ahead. Leggies tucked in the blanket because of monsters. So true. Like, how will we prevent them from getting us if our legs are off the edge of the bed? That's so real. But then usually when I wake up, I have like one leg out of the blanket and one leg in so that I'm not like dying. Because like I feel like I'm just always very warm. And especially like half the time I have like my partner laying like on me, breathing on me. Not that I don't love that for him. But then I also have like the dog on me as well because the dog loves to cuddle in the middle of the night. He acts like he doesn't want to, but he definitely does. And they're both like way too warm. Like actually way too warm. Wait, wasn't there another one? Where did she go? Oh no, I guess that's all of them. All right. I have to be covered by the blankies at all time. Yeah, that's very fair. Your armor's broken because of how many times you broke your ankles. Imagine, imagine. Oh, I did have some emeralds up here, chat. Wait, we can go use that for some more of these. There, now we have 5. We need 3 more though. So we are also gonna have to get some more wood. I'm a sweaty sleeper. Yeah, same. Oh, are you like super tall, Catharsis? That's really fair. Like my partner is also very tall, so we have to have at least a queen. Although like if I was by myself, like a full is like more than enough for me. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't need to be super tall. I like to sleep sideways. I don't know why it's so satisfying to sleep like diagonally. Like when I first moved into my apartment, like before I moved to the Netherlands, my bed was on the floor for like a while because I needed to get like a bed set thing. What is it called? Like a frame. And I know, chat. It wasn't very girly pop, but you know what? Like it felt like, I don't know, it was like such a cool feeling. Like even if I didn't have a bed frame and like a headboard and stuff, I still had like my own space. And I was sleeping on that every night diagonally. And I made like this whole like pillow thing against the wall. So I had like pillows against the wall. It was like so comfy. Oh my gosh, I loved it actually. I'm playing my first Sky Grid world. I don't know what a Sky Grid world is. I don't know if I know that. Would you rather be constantly a little too cold or a little too hot? A little too cold for me personally. I don't like the feeling of being overheated. I'm only a sweaty sleeper when I'm taking that 1 hour nap. That gives me anxiety, and afterwards I have no idea where and who I am and when. Yeah, no, I feel that. No, middle of the night sleeping for me is very, very, it's a sweaty time. But I personally blame Glee and Dorito. Like, there was, over the summer, like, Glee went to a concert with his mom. And I didn't want to go, so I stayed home with the dog. And that night I slept sideways. It was like the best feeling, and I was not sweaty at all. Like Dorito gave me some space, or he like laid at my legs but like curled up in like that, you know, like the back of your legs when you like kind of like lay down, how it makes that like little, I don't know, angle, that like little arch. He loves to lay in that like little arch. Oh, you're 6'5". Wow. I imagine that would be a little bit awkward to find stuff that would like fit your legs then. Your dog loves to cuddle. What kind of dog do you have, Robin? Do I know this? I'm so sorry if I'm asking for like the second or third time. Corgis can be cuddlers. Like Dorito's not really a cuddler, but when he really wants to sleep, he will be. Although, like last night, I woke up at 2 in the morning, not because of him, but me waking up and getting up, woke him up. I think I just wanted to go get like a glass of water. So when I came back to bed, he was like laying with me, like in bed, and he started growling. And I don't know what he was growling at. And it was like sustained for like 15 minutes. of just like a very light, like rumbling, like grrr, you know? I didn't know what it was. Like, I think he was growling at the TV, or I don't know. I don't know what he was growling at. And so I was like, well, I'm not gonna sleep anymore. So I just got up. I've just been up since. Oh, she's a black lab, Staffordshire, sorry, terrier mix. Oh my gosh, yeah, no, labs are very cuddly. I used to have a cat that loved me, would mew and rub on me, but would freak out if I tried to pick him up. Would never lay on my lap. Yeah, our cats are like that. Our cats are like very like no touch, only pet. Sometimes they don't mind like getting on your lap, but most of the time they want you to hold out your hand so that they can rub themselves on you the way that they want, and they only want it for like 5 seconds. So you have to be ready to like pull your hand away at a moment's notice, because they will swipe you when they're done. Like, they are very particular, I will say. He saw something that you didn't. I'm very scared that you're right. What was it? I don't know. It was very scary. I'm like already afraid of the dark, chat, so I was like, you know what? Nothing makes me less afraid than playing Valorant at 3 a.m. Let's go. I was like, the only thing I have to be to fear is like my KD in that game, you know? And luckily not a lot of weirdos this morning. Sometimes Valorant lobbies at 3 a.m. are very strange. Okay, let's go trade a little bit. Turning fear into anger? Yeah, well, true. I don't know. I didn't get mad at Valorant this morning. Someone told me, someone said this morning, like, our Raze, like, wasn't able to clutch, but I said, nice try. And they said, no, it wasn't. And I was like, I'd rather be nice than be rude. And they were like, I don't think you were being rude. And I was like, I think you were being rude. And they were like, oh. And they didn't know how to handle that. Like, I thought that they were being rude. They were like, why was I being rude? I was like, well, I mean, like, what's the point of, like, you know, the guy didn't clutch, sure, but like, what's the point of saying like it wasn't a nice try? Like, why not just be nice? Then the same guy who didn't clutch was in my game the next game, and he was like, hey, I just want to say I really appreciate that you said nice try to me. No one ever says nice try. And I was like, oh my god, like, what are we talking about? I was like, dude, nice try. Like, I'll say it every round. Like, Pixel Sheep, hello. At the moment that I was saying nice try, he didn't acknowledge it at all. But the next game, he was like, Minecraft Frog, I just really want to say, and he said it in the mic in this voice chat. He was like, I just really want to say that I appreciate that you said nice try to me. There were some weirdos in our last lobby. No one ever says nice try. I was like, you're welcome, bro. Hello? Anyone want to do capitalism? Okay, wonderful. Okay, there we go. 8 name tags, chat. Wow, that cost us a small fortune. Every emerald we've ever had is gone now. The way he was like, I didn't think you were being rude. And I was like, no, but you were. Oh. I don't know. I'm funny, chat. I think I'm funny. Did you know that every cow in Minecraft is a lesbian? Facts. When I started using this villager texture pack that turns all the villagers into girls, someone was like, does that mean all villagers are gay? And I was like, if they're all girls now, but they were all male presenting before, wouldn't they have always been gay? I don't know, chat. I don't know, kind of sus. Okay. So someone suggested Halloween candy names for the Halloween mobs, which I really, really like. So I think we're gonna do like candy corn. Reese's. Snickers. What else? What else? What are other good candies? Skittles? I'm trying to think of the candies I used to get, or like when I would shop for trick-or-treaters. I don't know. That girl, Tamara, I hope I'm saying that right. Discovered this channel the other day when trying to find something to have on while studying. And I've had the videos playing while I'm studying now. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully they help you with studying. Good luck, good luck. Gummy bear, that's cute. Okay, there's candy corn, Snickers, Skittles. We got 3 more. Butterfingers. Oh my gosh, I do love a good Butterfinger. Blow pop? How that was like my favorite. Wait, I can't write blow pop. I can't write blow pop because you know, Lucy, you know that someone's gonna be like, what does that mean? Frogcrafting? Frogsy rafting? What does that mean? Ooh, Mars bar is good. We'll do Mars bar. What else? What else? Laffy Taffy. That one's just funny. I'm not actually a taffy person, but I like Laffy Taffy. That's cute. Hubba Bubba would have been good. Oh my gosh, actually. Why couldn't I have seen that before I did Laffy Taffy? Oh, so you're setting me up. Got it. Got it, Redwood Crafts. No, me and my partner exchanged some Halloween candy. I got him some hot tamales, because that's his favorite. And then he got me some Reese's with caramel inside, which I really, really enjoyed. We'll do like... Oh! I did not mean for that to be right there. What? Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to go in the boat, chat. Excuse me. I thought that he broke that. I'm not gonna lie. There's Laffy Taffy. Ow. Ooh, there's a lot of zombs over there. No, we have enough candy names. We only need 8. Appreciate all the candy names from you guys, though. Appreciate it so much. I've also seen a bunch of good pet names for all the cats and stuff in the comments of episode 1. If you guys do have any other pet name suggestions, make sure you put them in there. Because we will be, I will be naming all of the cats, at the end of episode 1, or episode 2, sorry. Ow. Okay, we gotta name this one something good. Let's name him Gummy Bear. Ow. Rude. Everyone here is rude. Okay. There's those ones. Now the other ones we have to go back into the Nether for, but then at least all of those will hopefully not despawn anytime soon. I just hopped on and I thought we were naming cats, not zombies. Yeah, no, we were naming, so our Halloween mobs that we got on Friday, we are naming them Halloween candies. Do you have a world name yet? The poll is open on the page. It looks like Sapphire Veil is winning, but there's still time. You guys have until I'm done recording episode 1 to vote. So if you guys go to the community tab or my post tab on my channel, feel free to vote for your favorite name suggestion. It's also in the pinned comment of episode 1 as well. Yeah, Butterfingers, take that. I don't know why, but I feel like me and Butterfingers are gonna have beef. Like for the rest of the series. Like, I like to think that the villagers don't have sexes like the humans do, so any two villagers can breed. Kind of like snails. Oh yeah, that's like a really great way to look at it. Look at all those wither skeletons. Oh my god. I was just doing it for the bit, but actually, like, look at all those wither skeletons. Okay, I want to leave this place expeditiously, chat. But I am gonna take the coal because it's free. We did technically earn it. Oh my! Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't want this beef, bro. Really glitch. Hello, hello. Interesting. Catharsis. Interesting. I think that there's almost no like Minecraft theories that I subscribe to, except for the one that Endermen are like the souls of the players who fall against the dragon. I really like that one. My wife built her first water elevator and explored her first Nether fortress today. Let's go. That's huge, actually. All right, chat. Now that we got that done, we can grab some moss. So I think that's probably going to be the next thing. I do want to farm a little bit of moss. Yo, a bok choy bunny. Hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. How's it going, Ip Goblet? They're also the only other thing in game that can move blocks. Yeah, it's like a very interesting theory, in my opinion. Like it just feels like that one could be real. Of course, we haven't gotten any, you know, confirmation on that or anything from Mojang, but I really like, I don't know, I think the theory itself is just really fun. Okay, we don't need the spruce slabs. We don't need the spruce planks. We can put those away. I remember somebody on the live streams when I first made my other hardcore world told me how to like go through the bundle with like the scroll wheel. That like literally saved lives that day. Wherever that person is, I hope that they're having a great day. Oh, Aussie time. Let's go. Let's go. We have such a large Australian and like New Zealander time zone audience. It's very, very interesting. I think I stream at a good like a good time for you guys, like dinner time / like, you know, after dinner hours. That's usually my most chill time too, like putting on a silly little video, or you know, I usually watch YouTube while I eat, except for Fridays. Fridays me and my partner have you know, adult time. But I realized recently that I am an iPad kid, chat, and I don't know how to feel about that. Like I really don't know how to feel about that. Sorry, hold on, we gotta grab that before we start. And then over here, ooh, there was some over here as well. I love the game theories about Endermen. Endermen are the ancient builders and then turned into Endermen by eating chorus fruit. I like that one as well. That one was a favorite of mine for a super long time. I think Endermen are one of the most interesting mobs because they appear in all 3 dimensions as well. I feel like that has some really interesting implications because I don't think any of the other mobs besides skeletons appear in more than like 2 of them. You know what I mean? Like naturally spawning, of course. Okay, so this is our stone mining cave, chat. This is where we collected all of the andesite and a lot of the stone for the starter house for the retaining wall. But I'm also going to use this as a moss, like a mossing area. Just because I feel like this is probably like an easy way to just get a bunch of moss without a farm. We will build a farm, don't get me wrong. We will build a farm, chat. But until we build a farm, we're just doing it by hand. The old-fashioned way, the good old-fashioned way, chat. Ow. I guess we could just like do that. We could also have just done this. Easy peasy. I don't know how much moss I'm gonna need. But we'll spend a little bit of time here and get a couple of stacks. I don't like Endermen. They're mean. Eh. They're alright. I don't personally mind them. I don't really like making eye contact with strangers either, you know? I sort of get where they're coming from. Oh! Ah, sorry, Chad. There's a there's like a helicopter outside. Dorito really didn't like that noise. I'm sorry. My partner is not home today. He's in the office today, so Dorito's in my room with me while I stream. Well, my door's open, so he, you know, he can go in and out as he pleases, but you guys hear him bark like really close to my mic. That's why. What's up, buddy? It's okay. It was just a helicopter. Yeah, I don't really like it either, but that's okay. We're inside. We're safe. You don't have to worry about it. Yeah. You want to come lay down right here? Come on. You can lay down here. You want a treat? Get it. There we go. Sorry. I also like chat. Maybe this is just me. I feel like piglin brutes are underrated. Everyone I know is a piglin brute hater, but me? Chat, I might be a simp. I don't know. No one loves them like I do. Poor Dorito. How dare helicopters exist? I know. Helicopters and people going to work and slamming their car doors. I don't know what it is about the people on our street, but like so many people on our street slam their doors like really loud. Like I don't know if everyone is just like in an unhappiness crisis or if like maybe like I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there. But everyone on this street like slams their doors. You considered kissing in the bastion. Well, I mean, sorry that I'm just a girl, chat. Like, just a girl with a crush, you know. That's all. I swear I subscribed like a month ago. When I joined, I realized I was. Let's go. You've been binge watching the videos. Thank you so much, Dana. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a great day. Enderman and Wardens are #1 on my Hear Me Out list. That's fair. Enderman, Wither Skeletons, the Ender Dragon, Piglin Brutes. I feel like those are my like top 4. Those are definitely like my top 4. I think piglins are cute. I think piglins are cute as well. I actually don't think that any Minecraft mobs are ugly except for Minecraft goats. But that isn't really because I think Minecraft goats are ugly. That's just because we have beef. Like, we've been beefing for a couple years now. So, like, I can't catch, like, they can't catch me lacking, you know what I mean? Like, I've gotta keep up the beef no matter what. Okay, we got quite a bit of moss, actually. That was a good little haul, chat. That was a good little haul, and I'm gonna need that for later on in this episode. So that is actually very helpful. The goat slander. Listen, like, long ago, when I was just a baby in hardcore Minecraft, and I was in my first ever hardcore world, it was in 1.17. No, it was not. That was my second one. I had one in 1.16 as well, but I was a baby before then. Anyways, it was in 1.17. It was like the brand new update, and it was like the axolotls had just come out for like the first time. And I lived on this like mountainside. It was beautiful. It was stunning. Like I lived in a little hobbit hole. Now, back in those days, the big mountains weren't in Minecraft yet. Like, you never saw peaks like this. This was not possible. But you had the old mountain biome, and I really wanted to live in the mountains, so that's what I did. But you know what else spawned in the mountains? Goats. And one day, when all this happened... Oh, I didn't mean to put the coal in there. Whoops. One day, I went through my Nether portal, because what kind of girl doesn't want to go to the Nether sometimes, you know? Sometimes you just gotta go to the Nether. And when I went through the portal, my Nether entrance was like on a little island above a lava lake. There was a fucking goat on the other side. Not only that, he was reared up for attack, and he pushed me, like rammed me off the side, and I fell into the lava. And I had to abuse the escape leave world glitch long enough to like get close enough to the edge of like the netherrack to throw an ender pearl. And when I made it out of the lava, I had half a heart. So Minecraft goats, for real. Since that day, it's been on site. Like, I didn't do anything. Why did that happen to me? I was just a girl trying to get an axolotl, you know? The hell did I do? Me and wandering traders have beef. I don't mind wandering traders, but I have a data pack in my world that lets the wandering traders have like the mini blocks. So for me, having a wandering trader come along is always like a decorative adventure as well. You know, actually we should probably take all of this food and stuff up to the base. Like, there's no reason for it to be down here. Maybe we'll leave the wheat though. The goat felt the aura. Imagine. Good morning, Marlena. Welcome in. How you doing? I do think that the warden is a little bit scary, but I think he's cute too. I don't know. Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant. Time for some fishing, chat. Time for some fishing. We're just gonna have some chill Minecraft and fishing time. Oh yeah, you have to make the goat like thing really, really high. Same for foxes. Foxes can also jump quite a few blocks. Have you ever played super flat survival? No, just I have a super flat world for like planning. Don't look. Sorry, that's probably a little bit chaotic on the eyes because I did a green screen effect in my other video. In my first video I did a little green screen effect, so that's probably a little bit chaotic on the eyes. But yeah, as you guys can see from last season, I like copied and pasted our island here so that I could terraform and like smooth everything out. And then once it was like smoothed, then I started planning like where the builds were gonna go. And then I took like that chunk of like where the builds are gonna go, and then, you know, what else can we add in this like area. So that's kind of like, this is my planning world. And I had, you know, just different things, like different like iterations of last time's starter house, and like maybe like I was working on like a little castle, making sure my sugarcane farm worked. And then just like the different stages of me building butterflies. These I'm actually still really proud of these. I really want to reuse these in our current world somewhere, maybe not in like the valley, but you know, I'm still really proud of making these. Yo, Freak Show, hello, welcome in. How's it going? I got beef with Minecraft dolphins. All dolphins. Dolphins. Dolphins are terrible people. Oh. Hello? I'm like literally right on you with the bow. I think they need to like revert the bow changes so badly. Because what do you mean I missed him 3 times in a row when I should have been like right on him? That first shot like over here, fine. Those other shots were like right on him. I was having problems killing skeletons. I was sitting here thinking that like, damn, I need aim labs. Yeah, it's rough, Carry On. It's actually rough. Like the same when you're like firing at a creeper and you would hit like an old headshot from like before 121, and like you suddenly now like the creeper has like plot armor. I'm finding it hard to defend Minecraft with how plain all these updates have been. I don't really think that they've been that bad, to be honest. Like if you think about, they used to update once a year with like a bunch of features, like let's say like the 120 update. So 120 had cherry wood and bamboo wood and sniffers and the chiseled bookshelves, the hanging signs. It had all of that kind of stuff, right? But if you think about this year we've had the pale garden, which brought in pale wood and a new flower, the pale moss, and the creaking and resin. Then we had the spring to life as well, which gave all the new mob variants, the new wildflowers, the bushes, the new desert sounds, the desert grass, the cactus flowers. Then we had the Copper Age, which again, another new mob, the copper golem, and the copper chests. I thought that was pretty good, and also the copper tools and armor. And then before the year's up, we're still getting the Mounts of Mayhem update. So that's quite a bit of stuff, I feel, for like a whole year. Oh yeah, Happy Gas was also this year. I feel like they've done quite a bit this year, honestly. Do you use Lightmatica to build your builds in survival? Yeah. I use Lightmatica for like deciding or like putting the builds where I want them to go. But sometimes I don't always use Easy Place though. Not that there's any like problem with using Easy Place, but I don't always use it. Hey. Sorry, chat. Sorry. I don't know why he's so upsetty. Maybe it's just Bedrock. We don't get as much as Java. No, Bedrock has all the same stuff as Java and got it at the same time. Like the official updates happen on the same schedule, buddy. So anytime that you guys have gotten or we get stuff, you guys also get the same stuff. Yo, Renegade, how's it going? Lovely. Hope you're having a great day. Does Bedrock have the spear yet? No, but Bedrock, like Java official doesn't have the spear either. Like there's probably like, you could play the spear testing on snapshots, but I mean the snapshots, sorry, aren't official. The official update will be out probably, I think, like before Christmas. Oh, last time I said to put a pressure plate in your door, I meant on the inside. Oh, okay, okay, okay. We should do that. We should do that. Bedrock has vibrant visuals now, so they don't really care about bringing it to Java. I think that they're still going to bring it to Java. At least they said they would. I don't know when we're going to get it, but I think that they said that they were going to bring it to Java. Ah. I love pressure plates. Chat, I don't know if I like the pressure plate. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's horrible. That's horrible. Alright, we're gonna ignore that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I tried the pressure plate, but it like activates everything over there. And there's a lot of trapdoors over there. I think Lightmatica is a good thing. It allowed Minecraft YouTubers to build bigger and cooler stuff that they couldn't before. I agree. I also think as long as it's like your build or like you're crediting for what you're doing, as long as you're like being like responsible about it, I don't really mind watching a time lapse of someone build up something from Lightmatica personally. Because that helps them in their content and their workflow. They are the ones who like originally built it, or if it's like a schematic of like trees or something that they're crediting for, like it helps them achieve something that they probably couldn't without it, or that they would struggle to without it. And sometimes I don't really like the struggle in videos. We were talking about this in my Discord, but like planning, building for YouTube really changed my life. When I first started like building on YouTube, I used to do like speed builds and stuff, and I never had like a plan. I would just like do whatever, and doing random stuff is like really, really hard. It was not fun for me because if I would mess up, I would feel like, oh my gosh, they're gonna like hate that I broke this same trapdoor 77 times. So having like a little bit of a plan, even if it's just rebuilding from like a screenshot, is like very, very helpful. Super cozy at the moment, sipping some tea while chilling here in the chat. What have I missed? What's the topic of the day? I hope you're enjoying your tea. Right now I think we were just talking about like Lightmatica / Minecraft updates, but the topics are always changing here. You know, we'll talk about literally most things. But so far what you've missed, we went and gathered some moss and we leveled up our villager for some name tags to name all of our Halloween mobs from last time. We named them all different candy names, which I think is really, really cute. And now we're just doing some fishing because I really want to get some more cats. And I never have fish on me, so I'm just trying to get like a good supply. You mentioned the Mobs of Mayhem. Yeah, so the Mounts of Mayhem update is coming before the end of the year. They announced it at Minecraft Live. When they announced like the date for the Copper Golem update, they also showed like the spear and the Nautilus and like the zombie horse is finally coming to survival. Maybe that sentiment's due to the updates being more focused in the building style of playing. Yeah, I do think that they've been really focusing on like exploration and building, because I feel like that's a big thing for the folks who really enjoy like Minecraft. A lot of them are enjoying building or exploring. But I do agree with that, Night Winnie. I think that we should have a better enchantment system. Wow, we got 10 ink sacks from that? I didn't know that you could get 10 ink sacks. Wow. I think what they tried to do with changing villager trades, that experiment, was like somewhat a step in the right direction. Don't get me wrong, I don't personally like those changes, like the different biomes being the different enchants. I don't personally like that kind of system, but I do think that the enchanting table itself needs to be changed a little bit. I thought the Nautilus and Spear were coming out with the Copper Age update. No. They're their own update. They are not out yet. But I think it's going to be cool once they are out. Once they are out, it's going to be very cool. What are you fishing for? We're just fishing. I want to grab a lot of cats at some point in this world, so I'm just getting like a stockpile of fish going. Don't think I can stay up any longer. Glad I got to chill. Yeah, no problem, Redwood Crafts. Have a good one, lovely. Sleep well. Thanks so much for hanging out. The spear really pairs well with rideable mobs, boats, and elytra, and like mobility with PvP. Yeah, it looks super, super fun. What do y'all think about the zombie camel? I'm excited for it, Marlena. Do you have a Dorito in this world yet? No, I don't. Eventually we will, probably, but I haven't really left the valley that much. The only times I've left the valley are when we went and got moss, we did that little adventure, we got some acacia, and then we got some sand. It's pretty much the only time I've left so far. We will eventually, though. I still don't think that this water pool is deep enough for like the actual treasure. I think we might have to go a couple blocks deeper. Might fall asleep while watching. This live is so peaceful. Thank you for saying that. I'm glad that it is peaceful. And if you do fall asleep, I hope you have a good night's rest. We're just chilling, chat. We're just big chilling. Not me like cooking the lily pad. For treasures 5 blocks deep. Yeah, I think we have to go 2 blocks down. Let's actually do that. Oh wait, pillagers. Oh, my other axe broke. I really need to get a sword as well. Where's your captain? Did you guys just spawn with that one? Nice. I guess we didn't get a bad omen bottle from that one. Unfortunate. I miss the dog-infected mossy cobblestone. I miss them too. I miss cobble deep slate and granite and calcite. There's a typhoon in my country? Oh my gosh, I hope that you're staying safe, E. That is so scary. I've been playing Stardew too much. I was searching for my watering can to water my crops. There is a mod over on well, the Garden Gals, as you guys know, the people who made the froggy hotbar and also like the Frogcrafting totem, the elytra that we use. They have a mod on Forge that makes it so you have to water your crops like every morning. I accidentally bought a Switch 2 because of the Animal Crossing announcement, even though the Switch 2 version is like nothing. I mean, at least it'll run a little bit faster, a little bit smoother, you know, on the Switch 2. I wasn't planning on buying a Switch 2, but what happened was... okay, so when the new Pokemon ZA game came out, me and my partner usually play Pokemon games together. And he told me that he would pre-order the game for me so that I could get the Mega Gardevoir stone. At that time, it wasn't like really clear that everyone was going to get it, like who played before, you know, a certain date. It said that it was a pre-order bonus. And so I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. And he was like, yeah, no problem. Like, I'll set it up on your Switch and everything. And I was like, cool. And then he just said, like, I'm just asking if you like don't play it without me, like, you know, just wait for me to come home so we can start together. And I was like, wait, that's like so sweet, but also like don't tell me what to do, but that's so sweet. I was like, fine, like this once, you know, I'll wait. And then there was a knock on the door like midday, and it was a package and it was for him, so I just like left it there. And he was like, oh, hey, did you get that package? It's for you. You can open it. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And it was a Switch 2. He was like, this is why I told you not to open your Switch or play without me, because I didn't want you to know that I got you a Switch 2. It was just like a little surprise. It was really, really sweet. Oh, hi, Coolbot. Not me like talking about you guys while you're like in chat lurking. The mod pack, Sunlit Valley uses those mods really well to make a Stardew-like pack. Yeah, the Stardew-like mechanics I really, really like. How's the autumn scenery been in the Netherlands? Here in Germany, it feels like a movie. It's been really, really sweet. I posted a picture on my Instagram story yesterday when I was walking to Reno, just like all the leaves on the ground, and I was like wearing like some fuzzy slippers. It was really, really cute. I know, partner of the year, right? I was like, well, about time he bought me something. I mean, not that he never buys me anything, chat, but I was like, okay. What else have you been playing on Switch 2, if anything? I re-downloaded Animal Crossing because the last time that I played Animal Crossing, I had just restarted my island as part of like a charity incentive, and chat, the regret seeped in immediately right after I restarted my island. I was so sad, but I think with like the new update, I'm gonna like start like another one on my Switch 2. So like I'm kind of excited about that. And we've played like Mario Kart World on the Switch too. I'm gonna play Elden Ring on the Switch too once it comes out, the Tarnished Edition. I'm really excited to see how that runs because it's kind of like an odd game to put on the Switch too, but like W, I guess. I wanted to post a Halloween build on the Discord. I was so busy on Halloween that I didn't manage to. You should definitely still post it, even though it's not Halloween anymore. I moved from the States to Germany to follow my husband in the military, and the seasons have been so beautiful. Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, and especially Germany. Germany has like a lot of really beautiful scenery, like forests and mountains and stuff. The Netherlands is a little flat compared to like where I used to live. I used to live in New York, so I'm very like used to, I don't know, hills and mountains and stuff. And the Netherlands doesn't really have that, but it's still pretty. Like in the cities, a lot of the roads that we live nearby have like trees that kind of like curve up over the road. It's like little archways where you can like drive through, and those are so pretty in the autumn. Loki, wish you could have different Animal Crossing saves. That is coming in the new update, Carry On. You are going to be able to have 3 islands on the same like person. What shaders and texture pack are you using? Mimi, if you want to grab any of that stuff, it's in the description. The world seed, the mods, the shaders, etc. It's all in there. Yeah, when they announced that the new update coming to Animal Crossing last week, they showed like a screenshot of like multi-islands. At least I think they did. Hold on, let me look. Animal Crossing multiple islands. Yeah, this was in the trailer. So it says 3 unique islands, and I'm assuming this is under like one player's profile instead of having to have multiple profiles. Oh, this is just the Animal Crossing version of creative. Oh, that's unfortunate. Maybe I misunderstood then. Wait, there's a creative, like the creative mode, you can have people coming over to your island, right? Like, you can have friends over to help decorate the creative mode, right? That's what I saw. I'd love to visit the Netherlands soon. It's definitely pretty here, Chewala, but I think it's the most pretty in like April. Especially if you want to see like all like the flower fields and stuff, like the famous ones in like Leiden or like Kokenhof. Those are definitely worth visiting, but it's only open from like March to like April-ish. But it's so wonderful. The first year that I was here that they were open, because I moved here like during the lockdown, or like the day that the lockdown started. The first year that they were actually open, I like fell to my knees and started sobbing. They were so beautiful. Oh, okay, baby unicorn. Maybe I misunderstood that then. I apologize. Oh, I apologize. Sorry, Carry On. I'm spreading misinformation. Weird question for you, but what would you do if you logged into Minecraft one day to get sucked into your computer and wake up in game and now you're in the game? Punch a tree, I think. I don't know. I don't know. That's scary. That's scary. Like, am I getting like sucked into my version of Minecraft, or is it like default Minecraft with no shaders? Was it tulip fields or different flowers? There's tulip fields and there's like a bunch of different flowers too, but Copenhagen is like a botanical gardens, and it's just like one of the most beautiful places in the like world that I've ever seen. And then you have like around the actual botanical gardens, you have just like miles of flower fields. It's so beautiful. And you can like go like up and down through them. You can like bike through them as well. It's like really, really nice. What's the weather like over here? Currently it's been like raining every single day for like the last month. So it is a little bit of a tough place to, you know, go and do some like outdoor activities sometimes. But in the summer it's really, really nice. It's just warm. There's no like AC here, like not a ton of it. So sometimes in the summer it's really, really hard to escape the heat. And it can get up to like 35 Celsius here. I think this year we saw 37 one day. You visited the botanical gardens in London? Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. I was only in London for a couple hours, the only time that I've been there, but if I ever go there, I'm definitely gonna visit that. The one in Amsterdam is also like very, very pretty, and I've been to a botanical gardens in New York, like that was kind of like local to where I used to live, so I don't want to say where it was. That was also kind of nice. I know. For my Australian folks, I apologize for seeming like a big baby, but you gotta understand, okay? The average temperature in the summer here is like 18 Celsius. Like that's usually how warm it used to get, and now we're up to like 35, and that's it's extremely warm. There's just like there's no reprieve from the heat. It's it's toxic. Yo, Atomic, hello. You're just there? I guess I would punch a tree. I don't know. If you ever want to survive, you're gonna have to, you know, get up and start doing stuff. So I would, if I recognize the game, I would definitely just immediately start like gearing up. Go on a little adventure, trying to find a bed, try to find some food. It drives me wild because there's no AC, but also no nets on the windows, so I gotta let the mosquitoes in while trying to cool off. Lazy lombax, I agree with that so much. The windows in the Netherlands are so confusing to me. Like the fact that there's no nets or like screens at all, like really bothers me. Because it's hard, like if you have any like water nearby your place, like there's like swarms of mosquitoes. And we live like with there's like a little creek that has been kind of sectioned off into a couple of different canals like nearby us, so that we have some canals, so there's like some water nearby us, and so we have like a ton of mosquitoes in the summer as well. Actually, the mosquitoes are, by the way, still alive out there somehow, even though it's been cold, because I saw them the other day and they were like trying to get into the back door, like while I was chat, like while I was letting like sometimes in the day, like if Dorito might have to go potty, I'll like let him out in the backyard just for like a pee, you know, and And they were like trying to get in when I did that the other day. Imagine having to punch a tree IRL. Yeah, that would be maybe a little bit painful. Okay. I know that we have a little bit of time still on the stream today. We still have like an hour and something. I do want to try to roll this villager really quick. Hold on, let me just go get a block. There's some kind of block here. Yeah, we'll take this one. I do want to try to get mending. I'm not necessarily putting it on everything today because not everything's perfect or anything, but I do want to try to get mending. So if we can just roll this guy for a little bit, or this woman, this beautiful lady. I visited the Netherlands when I was a teen to visit family. My mom's side of the family is all Dutch. Oh, let's go. Did you like it here, baby unicorn? There's no fly screens over here? No. There's a lot of different things, especially like as an American. I don't know. It's very, very different. A lot of things from home I miss, but I also like it here too. A lot of the different things are like you get used to, you know. Start a new world with the ages mod. It's been fun. Nice, nice. Everyone on my mom's side are Scottish, so it'd be cool to visit. Yeah, definitely, definitely. My dad's maternal side is not Scottish, Czech and Polish, and then my grandpa's side on that side is Scottish and English. Kind of a volatile mix there. And then my mom's side is like Italian and maybe English. I don't know. I don't 100% know where that grandpa's side is from. But I've never been to any of those other places. The only place I guess I've been is England, but I was only there for a couple hours because I had a flight go through there to Amsterdam. You have distant family in Korea? Ooh, that's nice. My dad lived in Korea for a while. He really, really liked it there. Where do you get ideas for your builds? Like for my starter house and stuff. At this point, I'm just like choosing blocks and then making shapes. But when I first started, Pinterest was a place that I really, really enjoyed to find inspo from. But not only just like looking at like other people's Minecraft builds, but also like concept art, like fantasy like style houses and stuff like that. Or like looking at like Sims builds or like video game art for like the houses or like scenery in video games. I find that like really, really inspiring. But for the last couple of years, pretty much everything that I built, I pick the palette that I want and then I just play around with it in creative until, you know, trying different shapes, trying different roof types, until I have something that I like. This gives flashbacks to the previous world's role for Silk Touch. Ooh, that's a good point. What are we at for times mined for our lectern? We're at 99 right now. I think that we were about at like 20 or something for, or maybe 30 for the original Silk Touch. I didn't check what that was. So let's see how long it takes for mending. Your starter house is definitely a froggy TM build. So true. It's very froggy. I feel like I have gotten better with my goals this year of like building bigger, but I feel like I still somewhat struggle with like making them look interesting when they're this large. Just because like the amount of blocks that you need just like exponentially increases. But I think I actually think for this starter house that it's like fine. You know what I mean? Like this is kind of like set into the hill, so it doesn't really need too much, especially because it has like the wall and stuff too. But we will experiment with other like shapes and stuff too. Where do you find roof ideas? Definitely just looking at other Minecraft builders and like how they structure roofs. Like I noticed a while ago that a lot of roof builders stopped going up by 1, but they started going up by like 2, 2, 2, and I started doing that. I really like for this roof, like we have, okay, hold on, let me free cam over here. It's a little bit easier. So we have like a stair and then a slab and then like a block. So these are all like 1, 1, 1, and then it goes up by 2. I did that on this build, even though it looks a little bit weird. I won't lie, that looks a little bit weird, but it didn't make it too high. I didn't want the roof on this place to be like, I don't know, like 5 blocks taller. Imagine it was up to here. I feel like that would look really unbalanced. So I kind of brought it up a couple of blocks, like 1 at a time, but I try to make it look different than just like one single, like chiseled copper, you know what I mean? And then I went up by 2, and then at the top I go up by 3. And I don't know, that's kind of nice. But like roof shaping is something I definitely still struggle with. I sadly never build a house that ends up big enough. Yeah, that was something that I really was trying to like get better at this year as well. Because if we look, okay, chat, if we look in season 1 of Hardcore, so maybe some of you remember this world. This was our world called the Rosewood. And I'm still alive here, by the way. I'm still alive. I never died here. I just retired the world because it wasn't built for vanilla, and I hate the way it looks. But this might be a throwback for some of you if you have seen this world before. But this was the starter house that we built here. And I don't know, I really like this place. So I think it's cute, but this used to be our storage right here. And this was the amount of space they gave us for our storage. And I was like, that's silly. Like, why did I do that? And then up here, we had enough room for just like basically an enchanting table. We've got our villagers up here that are in love. We've got Giga Chamber and Samuel. And then we have like just a tiny little brown mushroom farm. And like this was the largest build that I'd ever done into this point. And I really wanted to build more on this scale in this world, but all of my other builds I started kind of scaling down a little bit. Just because I felt like like that build was just so grand and large, the rest of them didn't really fit. But if we kind of like take a step back here, if you really look at it, besides this one build over here, that one's like the biggest and it kind of stands out a little bit too much. So I wanted everything to be more on like this scale going forward. "2026 will be the year I become a builder in Minecraft." Yeah, I believe in you, baby unicorn. Like, just one build at a time, one step at a time. And if you're not familiar, sorry to keep going back and forth between worlds, chat. But if you're not familiar with stuff like Axiom, I would definitely recommend trying to learn Axiom, because this little like extra slot you get on the end is like a godsend. Hold on, let me show you what I mean. So let's say that you built something in your world, but you want to like, or you want to move something, right? With Axiom, it's so simple to like make selections where you can actually just move stuff. And you can extend the selection and stuff. It's such a good mod. Like, I didn't use this for so long, and I like genuinely am so happy that I've started to like learn this. Because then you can like literally just like scroll wheel to move it, and it shows you like a preview of what you're moving, and then you confirm it, and there, it's like moved. And it also like you can like control Z to like undo. But it also has other functions, so it's not just move. You can like clone, you can stack, you can like extrude, like you can build stuff up. It's like so good. Oh yeah, I messed up. Look how big that area was where that circle came up. Wow, chat, like look, the lighting is weird. I'll have to fix that later. But no, Axiom is like such a great tool. And it also has this other mode right here. So this is like a more complex editor where you can do like a lot of different stuff. I don't use this as much personally, just because I still don't really understand it. It's good for some things. It's good for some things. But that you can get like even way more in depth than like even I know how to do. But even just like the simple things like moving stuff, it's so much easier than like world edit was. If you are a world edit player or like enjoyer, if you used to use world edit, definitely recommend. Yo, Rebecca, welcome in. How you doing? Sorry, that's just like a little behind the scenes thing, chat. Just like a little, if you want to build, or if you want to have like any like kind of build planning or something, Axiom I feel like is just like such a good tool. And that's like, there's also like gradient like generators in Axiom. There's like color pickers so that you can like choose colors close to like blocks that are close to like a certain color. Like there's a lot in Axiom that's like really good. I live for Froggy behind the scenes. Oh my gosh, baby unicorn. Wait until episode 2. I'm gonna do a little spoiler here. I'm gonna do a little spoiler. Okay, imagine this, chat. Imagine this. Imagine you're watching episode 2, and for the build planning, like a little video pops up, and it's me literally drawing what I want to build in Minecraft, in like on my iPad. Yeah, chat. I put on the time-lapse tool in Procreate. So I remembered to do it this time. So I was drawing like an idea of what I wanted to build, and I'm gonna show you guys that video in the episode. I'm okay, thanks. Work from home today, so I thought I'd hop into the stream for a change. Let's go. I hope that work is going well, lovely. I wish there was a mod that really makes hand-to-hand viable. Like hand-to-hand combat? Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I've never shown any video like this before. And I'm definitely not an artist, chat, so please don't have any like high expectations. I just kind of like to sketch out ideas sometimes. Like sometimes if I grab like an overview, I like to plot out like where stuff is gonna go. So I have like multiple screenshots of this meadow from different angles where I've like plotted out like, oh, I want my starter house to go here. I want the mine to go like over here. You know, I want like farmland over here. And like plotted out like silly little things like that. And then sometimes I also kind of draw like the vision of like what I want to do. before I start building, because I feel like it just helps me a little bit, like, to have that idea out on paper, if that makes sense. Oh, I've never played Skyrim, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Catharsis, sorry. I wonder how many times I rolled my librarians, because I have an entire trading hall with only librarians. If you go to your statistics and go to items and then hit times mined, you can scroll down to find lectern. So you can see how many times you've placed lecterns. Now, if you have placed decorative lecterns, obviously it'll show you placing decorative lecterns, but if you know how many you've placed, you can kind of like subtract that from the total. Girly, you were just taking a job. You don't want to do capitalism anymore? Skyrim's okay, not really a favorite. I've never played any of those. I'm sorry. I had a friend that was really into like Oblivion, and like before like I really knew about streaming, like I went over to her house and like watched her play a bunch of it. I enjoyed it. I tried to play Skyrim when it came out, but it just was like, I don't know, it was just a little bit boring to me. It was kind of hard for me to get into. And at the time I was just like not like super into that style of game, I guess. And ever since then, I don't know, I've just never gone back. But maybe one day. I do like Bethesda's other games. Like I really enjoy the Fallout series. So I feel like I would like it if I gave it a chance, but it just didn't grab me. It was the same with like The Last of Us. Like everyone says that The Last of Us is really, really good, but I've tried like 4 different times to play The Last of Us, and I still don't know when the good part gets there. I don't know. I think the only RPGs that I've really put like a lot of hours into in like the last few years have been Kingdom Hearts, Nier Automata, Persona, and then of course like Expedition 33, Clair Obscur when that came out. That was incredible. And then Elden Ring, of course, which Elden Ring's kind of like an ARPG, so it's different, but still an RPG. But I play Elden Ring every week with my best friend, and we're currently doing like a 100% run for Elden Ring. So we're on our second playthrough, but we're gonna have to do at least 1 or 2 more because we messed up a quest line. And then we decided to we're like, okay, well, we don't have to do that one, we can do a different one. But because we did this other one, we advanced too far and we messed up 2 other quest lines too. So that was great. But yesterday we started the DLC on our second playthrough, and we literally just completely cooked through the DLC. Like we did Dancing Lion, we did Rolana, we did Sunflower yesterday. We got to Bale, but we haven't fought him yet. We actually cooked through the whole DLC yesterday. It was wild. maybe chat that we're gonna have this mending is gonna be our 700 lecterns this time. Do you ever just forget your MVC and an hour goes by? I've definitely had that before in my life, yeah. Good morning, Jinja. How you doing? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome, welcome. Capitalism? You love employment. No. Yeah, I know. Me either. But unfortunately we gotta do it. Is anyone else excited for Christmas? I'm a little excited for Christmas. Not necessarily for like shopping or like gifts, but I don't know. I really like decorating my house for Christmas. I feel like I have more Christmas decorations than even like regular decorations. And last year, me and my partner, we got the Christmas Lego sets that were like the tree and Santa Claus. We got them like after Christmas, on sale. So we have them to put together this year, which I'm like really excited about. And last night I ordered some Christmas lights that should come today. I'm not ordering them for my Christmas tree because I already have ones for my Christmas tree, but I really want some in my office, chat. I really want some in my stream room. That is the one thing I feel like I'm missing in my life, is like whimsical Christmas lights. And I don't, okay. For all my girlies who don't like the big light, please tell me that you guys have some kind of other soft lighting that you've used in your life. Why? For me personally, I am a Christmas lights girly. Some people like desk lamps, some people like star projectors, which I also like. I also like star projectors. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know, there's something about a Christmas light, like, you know, hung up around the outside of your room that's like, it's, first of all, it's giving 2012 Tumblr, which, you know, that aesthetic is everything. And second, it's just so soft and whimsical, and I love that. I love that so much. Loon, hello, welcome in. No, not excited. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Marlena. Oh, you guys are moving? Oh, yeah. Good luck. I hope that the move goes well. That's hard around the holidays. I have a string of fairy lights in my room. I have some fairy lights. So a friend of mine last year gifted me some like mushroom lamps that are like on like a fairy light string. I have those on all the time when I'm in my room. They like hang from my, I have two shelves above my desk, and one has like my like, I have like a mushroom plushie up there. Another friend of mine gave me a Bob from Animal Crossing plushie. I have a Squishmallow that's like a little rainbow dragon. I have a frog plushie that I've had literally since I was like 2 years old. That's up there. I have a wingman. I have a Twitch pillow. I have a Minecraft bee. I have a Karopi. And I have like a boba as well, just because the boba was cute, chat. I had to get the boba. So I have like all of those on like a shelf above my desk. And I don't know, I really want some Christmas lights as well. It's like, it is the season, you know what I mean? My light aesthetic is LED strips on the ceiling with cotton and wool plushie stuffing. Yeah, I've seen that, K-Mix. I have seen something like that on social media before. That is such a cool idea. Would a Froggy ever consider putting up Christmas lights but for other seasons? I had a friend that did that. She had a white tree, a black tree, and a pink tree. for different seasons. So she would decorate like a Christmas tree because Christmas was her favorite. But she would do like a Halloween tree. She would do like a Easter / Valentine's Day tree. Well, she would do the pink tree for both, but then she would just change the decorations out. And then she would do also like the Christmas tree and stuff. She was like very, very talented and like very crafty, and she would just like make her own ornaments and stuff. But we have a couple of lights downstairs. We just can't change the colors of them, so I don't really like bother with decorating for like most other holidays. Traditional Easter, I'm not like at all like celebrating Easter for the right reasons. I think I don't celebrate Easter though. I'm not religious. We have summer Christmas, so we usually have cold foods and go swimming. Oh, that's so cool. I love hearing how Christmas is celebrated around the world. Chibi says that Chibi, you're a bedside lamp, girly. Call me a moth, but I love a good lamp. I love that. Yeah, I don't know. We had an LED strip in our bedroom, like under the bed, like on the bed frame. That's kind of like it looked like the bed was like floating. It was like interesting. Oh, 26 for mending. I feel like we can do better than that. I don't know. That's a little high. So wait, that was if we take away 1 for the one that I just did, that was 195 for the first mending. But we're gonna skip past 26. That's way too expensive. Like anything under 20 I'll take, but not 26. The stuffing diffuses some of the heaviness of the LEDs to make them softer. Yeah, definitely. I love that. You would probably get sore arms like hanging all that up. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, yeah. CC says, hi, just found your channel and I love it. Welcome in. Thank you so much. That's so kind. I'm glad that you're enjoying the content. Welcome to the stream. I'm satisfied using a Himalayan salt lamp bulb. That's pretty cool. Yeah, right now I just have like a little like strip of like mushroom fairy lights on. But I don't know, sometimes my partner, okay, so my partner moved his computer setup into my office. So he likes to game in here in the evenings, and personally, chat, I know this is not good for your eyesight. I know that, but personally, if I'm playing games by myself in here, I don't have the big light on because the big light makes me have a headache. Like, I do not like the big light to be on. But he likes to have the big light on when he games because it's better for your eyes. And also, I think he just doesn't appreciate the vampire personality that I'm having over here. So I'm trying to compromise, because that's what you do when you love someone and you're working on sharing a space together. You compromise on things. And so I was like, let's get a different type of light. And the cozy lamps, the mushroom lamps, we call them cozy lamps, but the mushroom lamps are not they're not bright enough for him. They're personally bright enough for me, but so we're trying a different type of compromise there. 36 for mending that time. That is not, we can do better than that. Maybe some fairy lights behind the screen. I do have a string of fairy lights, but so I don't know how to explain this. Hold on. Let me grab a couple of pieces of wood. So I had on my throne wish list from Twitch, like these fairy lights from Amazon that I thought were basically like, how do I say this? Like they would like fall down. This sounds so silly. Okay, let me grab some planks here. We'll go on to one side of this house and I'll try to show you guys what I mean. So it's like a long string of fairy lights, and in the pictures it had the fairy lights kind of like coming down. So this would be like one of the strings, and then there was like a gap, and then one of the strings. Does that make sense? And then a gap, and then like a string. Does this make sense? Does this visual make sense? And that's what I thought that the string that I bought was. And then someone gifted it to me. I'm not sure who, because it was anonymous. If you're here, if you're watching this stream right now, thank you very much. So I got that, but then it turned out that it was just like one long continuous string for the fairy lights, and it didn't like it didn't like go down in the gaps. So I would have had to make that myself, and I can't figure out how to do it because it looks weird. I don't know how to explain it. It looks weird. So I'm trying to find a different solution. Cordial Frog, hello, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. I'm currently in my 2-week Minecraft phase and I've watched almost every video on your channel since I found it this morning. Let's go. Welcome in. I'm so glad that you're enjoying the content and that you're having a great 2-week phase. I bought what I thought were wireless Bluetooth earbuds, but they were wired. Oh no, that's actually the worst. I know some people like wired earbuds, but I don't personally. Next weird question. If you could make a Frogcrafting Minecraft book nook, what would you put in it? What's it like? What does a book nook mean in this context? Like for me, like a book nook would be like, I don't know, like a corner of your house with some like, hello, can we mind our business? Like, what are we talking about right now? I'm sorry, but like, I can feel your hot breath through the trap door, and it just, oh, I didn't check what they had. Whoops. For me, like, I don't know, like a little library corner with like a little cozy bench or something. Some shelves, some bookshelves, some plants. Soft lighting. I'm doing great, Cordial. I am doing so great. I'm glad that you're also doing good. On today's stream, we have grinded out some name tags for our Halloween mobs. And we've also gone ahead with gathering some moss. We fished a bit, well, fished a bit is maybe an understatement. We fished quite a bit, quite a lot actually. And now we're looking for mending because my gear is starting to get a little bit low. I don't necessarily want to max out everything right away, but if we could find mending, I would be happy with that. Hi, Starseeker. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm getting a job next year, hoping to start a YouTube channel. Let's go. Good luck, good luck. Hope it goes well, Cece. This song reminds me of Minecraft, chat. like a miniature diorama that fits between books on a shelf. Oh, okay, okay. My bad. I thought you meant book nook. My bad. I don't know. Definitely like a little mushroom scene, probably. I feel like that's like very, very iconic. Like something with like a little mushroom house. Kind of like from like my starting scene. You know, just like a little cute mushroom house. Rude. Yeah, that's fair. Catharsis. Not doing diamond stuff until you get mending. I don't really care about most of the tools and stuff since we have renewable diamond tools, since we have like an armorer and a toolsmith, but you know, just for the stuff that we've started to upgrade, like the boots and the helmet, I would like to get mending for those. I don't really mind if we have to repair with diamonds in the anvil, but I don't want to do that forever. Do 6 mending again. Unfortunate. No problem, Marlena. Have a good one. Thanks so much for vibing for a bit. Maybe we need to have the AC break, chat. Maybe the AC needs to break. You know what I mean? Maybe just the threat of the AC breaking will make us get mending for 10. What time is it for y'all? It's currently 10:17 a.m. for me. This is why I do this on stream though, because doing this by myself, chat, I can't do this by myself. It's terrible. I have no patience for this. It's getting hot in here. It is gonna get hot in here. Well, especially because we had to close off the only air hole that we had. Because someone's hot breath was stinking up. Coffee time? Ooh, nice. Enjoy, enjoy. What the hell? Oh, he's over there. 10:17, I slept in. Same for me yesterday, Cordial Frog. I don't normally sleep as long as I slept yesterday. I slept till almost 11 a.m. That's very, very much unlike me. Ma'am, please get employed. You would love employment. Yeah, I always think when I sleep longer than I normally do, because I normally get up like very, very early, like 6, 7 a.m. I usually feel like if I sleep a little bit longer, I must have really needed it. Same for you though, Cordial Frog. Sleeping in, sometimes that's very, very nice to do. This villager is kind of done with me. They're like, oh, you don't appreciate me at my 26 emerald mending? Then you don't deserve me at my 10 emerald mending. I love this music, by the way. It's so calming. I'm glad. This is a very, very chill, like, kind of ambient sound going on. I kind of like this stuff sometimes. I'm still eating my dinner that I was supposed to finish like an hour ago. What are you having? I'm making soup tonight. I'm gonna have my partner pick up some of these like little breads that we're gonna toast in the oven. But I have all the stuff to make broccoli cheddar soup tonight. We genuinely like literally have like 5 soups that we make on repeat. Like today is broccoli cheddar week. Six or 7 a.m. Yeah, I mean, like, I have a dog, so, you know, if he has to go, he's gotta go. Who's gonna take him out if not for me? I'm grateful that I can sleep in now and then. Heck yeah, heck yeah. What do you guys have planned for this week, though? Anyone have anything fun happening? We need to eat more soup at home. Absolutely. There's so many good soups. Last week I made loaded potato soup, but it wasn't actually loaded because I didn't have any bacon. Well, okay, chat, I did buy bacon, but the whole pack of bacon, it was like a really weird cut of bacon. It was like all of the white part of the bacon and not like almost like a small strip of pink. You guys know, if you've ever seen uncooked bacon, what I'm talking about. So it was just kind of like potato and cheese and chives and green onions and stuff. It was still good, but it was like, it felt like it was missing something, you know? And we also got a chicken to roast, because I've been having the ick on chicken again, chat, but I'm gonna try to like do like a nice roast in the oven, and I'm hoping that maybe that'll like jumpstart my not having the ick anymore, but I don't know. It was on sale though, so I got it on sale, so I was like, I'll try it. And then later on this week I'm gonna make some like spaghetti and meatballs, like homemade, and I don't know what we're gonna have over the weekend. I really want to make some pierogi. Just because whenever it gets cold, I always want that like comforting food that like my grandparents made back, you know, when I was a kid. So I really want to make some pierogi, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it this weekend. Someday I want to make a homemade chicken noodle soup. Absolutely. You're maybe the worst villager I've ever met. It's pork belly. It usually goes with a heavy marinade like honey soy because of the salt and soy. It's often used in thin slices for Korean barbecue or hot pot. Yeah, I don't know why it was like... I've never had bacon like that before. And it was like I bought this like exact kind of bacon before from like my grocery app. And I think like I just got like unlucky with like the cut. It was just like a little weird, you know what I mean? Like I fried off one piece by itself in a separate pan, and it was like very, very different. So I was like, I'm just gonna skip it this time. Yeah, honestly, it's a pretty solid menu. I'm gonna make mashed potatoes this week. I love mashed potatoes. So I had to kind of plan around like making mashed potatoes because I never know what to have with it. But we're gonna have some veg. We're gonna have mashed potatoes. We're gonna have some of the chicken. Then we've got like the spaghetti and meatballs kind of vibe going on. Opinions on making Greek lamb taco with cucumber pico de gallo. Which I'll eat it. I'm not a huge lamb fan, but if it wasn't lamb, I would try it. Oh no. Why did you pick up the job as soon as I broke the lectern? You're the worst villager I've ever met. Mashed potato sandwiches? What? This is a new concept to me. Do you like grill it like a grilled cheese? Hot take, spaghetti bolognese is overrated. I mean, I don't have it in me to make a full bolognese sauce, I won't lie. That's a lot of effort. I don't mind if someone else makes it personally, but to make like a true bolognese sauce, I don't have it in me. But I like to make kind of like Italian-ish style meatballs. Well, I guess like the American Italian version of meatballs. My grandma showed me how to make them when I was like 15. She used to have me help out in the kitchen sometimes. And I use her recipe, which I'm sure is like very similar to a lot of other recipes out there, but I don't know, it's kind of like that like comfort of like, you know, home. Even being away from home. And I think we have some like angel hair in there that I can use with it, so I didn't even have to buy pasta, chat. Like a little butter bread roll and some mash. No, that sounds actually so good. No, like trust me. I had a roommate in college that used to make hot dogs in her rice cooker. Like she would boil hot dogs in a rice cooker and then she would use the hot dog water to make rice with so that it would have flavor. So trust me, you are not weird. That was maybe the weirdest person, at least food wise, that I've ever met. Does anyone else think that pork chops taste like chicken? I don't know. I haven't had a pork chop in so long I don't remember what they taste like. I don't eat a ton of pork though. Like every once in a while I don't mind some like pulled pork or something. I don't eat a lot of pork though. Oh, fry the mashed potato, like deep fry it and then put it on the sandwich with gravy. That actually sounds good too. Chat, this month is November and that means that it's Thanksgiving month. And me and my partner are gonna make Thanksgiving dinner again this year. I'm so excited. I think that's genuinely like my favorite meal of the whole year. Fell asleep there for a second? Oh yeah, absolutely. It's because villager trading is boring, but also because the music and the vibe here is just like really chill too. A lot of people tell me that they fall asleep to the sound of my voice, and not in like a mean way, in a good way. I have tried to put on my videos to go to sleep and I get annoyed at the way that I'm talking. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to listen to this. Oh, November's your birthday month? Let's go. I'm eating enchiladas right now, but I'm craving mash and gravy. Oh my gosh, enchiladas are also so good. I had a friend that used to make empanadas homemade, and oh my gosh, she would always like bring me like a plate of them. That was like the best time. But now, you know, she still lives in the US and I live in the Netherlands, so I can only dream about those times. I have like a picture on my phone of those, like the empanadas she made me like once. And I like made it into a sticker on iOS, and every once in a while I'll just send her the sticker and like I want to like reach my hand through the phone and be able to grab one, you know what I mean? Hi Estelle, welcome in, welcome in. I don't eat meat, so I wouldn't know. That's so valid. I try to eat less meat than I probably should, and like I'm trying to like replace a lot with like different sources of protein. Me and my partner try to intentionally do like at least 1 or 2 meatless meals a week. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, depends on what we're having. Gonna be making shrimp noodles. That sounds amazing. I have to figure out what I'm gonna have for lunch today. After I WALK the puppy, I wonder what I'm going to be doing or what I'm gonna have for lunch. On Mondays, I never know what to have, so usually I have like, you know, a bulldog. But I'm struggling to sleep. I turned on your long plays. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you're enjoying them. I'm actually probably gonna make another long play pretty soon. We've got to build some more stuff up in the Clover, or not Clovervale. Oh my gosh, in Piglin Valley. But I want to get episode 2 done before I start work on that, just because I really want to... Oh, efficiency 5, but that's 62? Absolutely not. That is highway robbery. I'm sorry. I know for sure that you can do efficiency 5 for 19. And if it was efficiency 5 for 19, I probably would take it. But yeah, very soon we'll be back in that world. I was planning on finishing that world up between like, so I was recording for season 2 before I died. I was gonna make episode 4, and then I was gonna basically like speed run the rest of Piglin Valley. But since we started over, that kind of changed all my plans, because obviously you gotta devote a lot of time to a new world when you first start. Yeah, meat is also quite expensive here. I don't know why, but like even if you just get like 400 grams of chicken breast here, it's like $9. And that's like wild to me. I don't understand why you won't just give me what I want. I don't understand why you're being mean to me. I'm just a baby. I'm just a girl. Fine. Fine. Well, you can't come to my birthday party anymore. And I'm telling my mom. Hello. How's it going, buddy? I remember the days we could buy chicken breast for €1. I know. Like, even when I first moved here, Rebecca, it was so much less expensive. Like, I feel like I used to be able to get like 2 chicken breasts for like $3.49, and that was like not terrible. You know what I mean? But now, like $9 for chicken breast? $9? I don't know. And then like, if we ever get steak, it's like $12 a piece for the steaks that we get. And we're not even getting like top of the line steaks, chat. We're not even like, it's not even like we're getting like the ones that are like super, super expensive. I don't know, it's just, everything is just very, very expensive. We have had to change a lot. So I try to, when I've been like budgeting and like making like meal plans and stuff, I'm really, really trying to buy stuff that I can intentionally use in like more than one recipe. So like I got a bag of carrots because I need it for broccoli cheddar soup. So I'm also gonna make some like honey glazed spicy like carrots in the air fryer too, because I really like those and he doesn't mind them. So I'm gonna do that this week, and I'm also gonna reuse some of the broccoli for like a veggie side for one of the meals. Just because like I don't know, like I feel like I used to be able to be a little bit more like, you know, get a bunch of different stuff if I wanted a bunch of different stuff with like different sides and stuff, but like now I'm like, I feel like I'm reusing a lot, which is also probably good. Like I feel like it's also really good for like not wasting food, because food waste is like a huge problem that, and especially like I've been trying to get a lot better about that, especially as a girly pop that has ADHD. Because whoa, one sec, chat, like what the heck? I think there was like a Dorito hair on my mouse pad. That was kind of wild. But like sometimes I just like completely forget about the stuff that's in my fridge. Like out of sight, out of mind, or if it's in my like veggie drawer. For some reason I just don't open it. I don't understand why. Is it because the standards are higher or something else? I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if it's like limited farmland. I don't know if it's like a lot of stuff in the Netherlands is like grown here, but then we export a lot. So, and then like everything that we see in like the stores, or a lot of the stuff we see in the stores, is like imported. It's like weird. There's a lot of different like factors, I think. Yeah, I like the air fryer. I'm still like figuring out how to use it. I love to make an air fryer baked potato personally, or like any kind of potatoes, but I've been using it mostly for veg. I've made like homemade like chicken nuggets in the air fryer, but I don't know. They're not really the same. I had to throw away over $25 of salmon the other day. Oh no, that's the worst actually. I mean, I don't actually know because I'm allergic to fish and shellfish, but I got both the big two for the allergies, you know. But losing, you know, over $25 in food is horrible. I put apples and banana in the air fryer. Oh, that actually sounds good. Last summer, I had this like banana that was roasted on the grill, chat, with like some like seasoning, like cinnamon and stuff. And then there was also like rum on it. Oh my gosh, chat, that was amazing. Obviously, like the rum cooks out, but then you have like kind of that like lingering flavor of the rum. That was like actually incredible. I'm not even really a banana girly, but they could wake me up for that. Hello? Sweden has a lot of stuff from the Netherlands. Yeah, I'm not sure why they export so much instead of just selling the stuff that we grow. I don't, obviously economically it probably makes sense, but as a consumer, I'm like, why are we exporting stuff when we grow that here, you know? Or importing stuff when we grow that here, but you know, what do I know? I'm just a girl that plays Minecraft. I don't know nothing. I've never had venison before. I think my grandma tried to get me to try it when I was a kid, but I wouldn't because it was a deer. And I like deers. Whew. Bruh. Well, I guess thanks for mining part of that tree for us, Mr. Creeper. I don't even know where he came from, though. Maybe like over here-ish. Lily, hello, hello. Chocolate in Australia is so expensive? Really? That's interesting. It's almost $10 for a standard bar, and some have even doubled their prices. Yeah, it actually surprises me how much, like when I see like prices from Australia, like how high everything seems there is just, I don't know, that's very, very concerning. Bruh. I hate how creepers blow up only some blocks, so what you pick up isn't even enough to patch the hole. Yeah, I also don't like that. I wish it wasn't like that. I'm just gonna toss that there. Can I see some more coal? No, we literally got it all. No, it's up there. Okay, I was gonna say we did see some more coal. Oh, there's more over there in the corner. Yeah. But we'll grab this first. I know that looks messy, but I'll fix it later, chat. We just don't have another block. I'm sorry. Creeper blew up half the wall of my starter house yesterday. Oof. The actual worst. I wish that placed, like, if it was a block that you placed, I wish that it had like a little bit more blast resistance than the typical block. I understand though why they don't do that. It would probably be like super complex. I made it. I thought my therapist would never let me go. Welcome in, Perky. Hope you're doing well, lovely. I've traveled over 6,000 blocks and still haven't found a desert. Oof. That is rough. I eventually also need to go find a desert. Because we'll also need green and cyan stuff pretty soon. What's your pickaxe enchantment? Currently we have Fortune 3, Efficiency 5, and Unbreaking 3. We got Efficiency 5 because I combined 2 pickaxes with an anvil. How are you finding these amazing seeds to settle in? mccedar.com. That's a pretty good one. For like seed searching. And then also there's like a bunch of channels like Minecraft and Chill. I found a lot of seeds on there before. Sometimes I don't even like, if I'll see a seed on Minecraft and Chill that I like, it kind of gives me an idea of where I want to go. So you can, on MC Cedar, you can like choose kind of like what biomes are near spawn, and then it'll like, you can also choose structures and stuff if you want. I don't normally care about the structures as much because I don't mind like traveling for stuff. And I don't necessarily have to live at my spawn. I just like having like a pretty area nearby. That way I can go there. But this, I mean, this felt like a once in a lifetime kind of seed, you know? I think Mojang should let us choose all the blocks, to get all the blocks back from explosion, just like how we can toggle, keep inventory. That's a pretty good idea. Bebo, hello, hello. How's it going, Bebo? Nice to see you, lovely. Does it do bedrock seeds? Well, the terrain in Bedrock and Java is the same. So if you do look at MC Cedar for Java, you can use that seed on Bedrock. And the terrain will be the same, but know that if you pick any structures, the structures can and probably will be different because they have different structure generation. Working on a seaside village. Currently working on the towers and a wall that protects it from land invasion. I love that. Good luck, good luck. Hope it goes well. We're never gonna get mending, chat. I should have taken the 26. I should have taken the 26. And Night when he was in the chat and she was like, W Frogcrafting, you can do better than 26. I never take a mending over 11 personally. And I was like, you know what, Queen, you're right. You're right. You're right. And now here we are. 200 rolls later. You got played. honestly. No, I mean, Night Winnie is right. Night Winnie is right that we could do better than whatever, like 26 emeralds. They are right. However, I don't know, sometimes it just feels like it's gonna take forever. And there's nothing else that I want. I've seen Unbreaking 3, I've seen Fortune, I've seen Looting, I've seen Sharpness. There's nothing else I want other than Mending right now. I've also seen it for like 36 twice as well. So I think this villager is just very stubborn. Is everyone a cheese and crackers fan? I love cheese and crackers personally. That's like that's a girl dinner if I've ever seen one. Oh, brie and crackers. Oh my gosh. Yes, and put the brie in the oven for a little bit. Let it get all like melty. It's like a nice little chips and dip, but like with a cracker. The maxed enchants are playing. They're playing right in my face, honestly. Like, what the hell are we talking about? I'll let you think about what you've done. Hello, ladies. Does anyone want to trade with me? Yes, you would love to trade with me. I can tell. You really have a trader's mindset. You're a businesswoman. I love that for you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't have enough sticks. I'm so sorry. My inventory is quite full, you see. And what do I have in here? Just junk. Just junk. Nothing really important. Nothing that matters. Just a bunch of trash. Manifesting mending for 10. Oh my gosh. Yes. We need to manifest as hard as we possibly can. Chat, if we don't get mending for 10 by the end of the stream, let's start blaming people. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I think we should start blaming people. Let's go first. First of all, I'm gonna blame Infinite Drift. Infinite Drift is not here to defend herself, but if she was, I know that she would take the blame. She would even apologize. I love cheese and crackers and dips. Same! I don't know what it is. Okay, is it maybe I'm the only one here that remembers this? But did anyone else like really love the those little meals that came in, what were they called? Oh my gosh, I don't remember the name. Hold on. Wait. Lunchables. Willa, welcome back. Lunchables. Does anyone remember a Lunchable? I feel like that's where my love of cheese and crackers came from, because there was a cheese and crackers Lunchable and that was my favorite one. I have a tray of sushi in the fridge. It's 11 a.m. Should I go for it? Yeah, absolutely. Sushi for lunch? Let's go. It's almost lunchtime, Perky, so... I wonder if it'd be worth making an iron farm. We will make an iron farm. That's planned in episode, like, scheduling already. We're not gonna make it on stream. We have to earn it by making it in the episodes. We are Europeans. I've never seen a Lunchable. That's true, but some people might know what it is. A Lunchable is like a little like box. Don't get me wrong, they're not that great, but they were great when you were a kid. You know what I mean? Great when you were a kid. And it was just like a little box. There's usually like a snack, a drink, and then like an entree, let's say. And one of them was like pizza, and one of them was like one of them was cheese and crackers. There was another one as well, but I never liked that one. There was like a spaghetti one or something. I don't know. I thought that one was weird. But that's where my love of cheese and crackers came from. That was like the first place I ever had it. And ever since then, I've just always like, that's something like me and my partner also like, we'll just go buy like some cheese and some crackers and we'll like cut it ourselves. I'm also very much a chips and dip girly. Like there's this like taco, like nacho taco type of dip that my stepmom makes. And it's like got jalapenos and like tomatoes and all sorts of stuff in it. It's so good. That is like my absolute favorite dip to make in the entire world, but I can never like find all the stuff for it here, so I don't make it here. But when I go to the US, that's like usually the material. Like I always buy stuff to make that dip like as soon as we go to the store. I don't care whose house we're at. We're borrowing your oven or your crock pot or whatever we choose to make it in, and we're making that dip. The supermarket near me sells a pickle dip. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Cheese dip with jalapeno is my favorite. Absolutely. We got another spicy enjoyer. We love that. When you said welcome back, Willow, it sounds like you're mad at me. I'm not mad at you. I was just saying welcome back. No, I'm not mad at all. I'm chilling. I played in the same seed, but small builds do not look good in the spawn area. Only huge builds are best. Yeah, but you can kind of make a bunch of small builds over time that'll make kind of like a big area. That's what we're gonna do. It doesn't have to be all right at once, you know? Although I do agree, the scale of the mountains kind of makes it so that the scale of the buildings should be a little bit taller. Has Froggy ever been mad? Absolutely. I've been mad on this stream. Maybe not on YouTube. On Twitch, I've cursed people out. She was mad at me yesterday. Vaughn, I was going to fucking blame you for something earlier, and you literally, I was like, Vaughn's asleep. Vaughn's asleep, so I can't blame Vaughn. And here you are, showing up. Give me a color combo for a color palette. Pink and purple. YouTube's kid friendly. I try. Sometimes I say the F word. I can't help it, Chad. It's just part of my vocabulary. I've hijacked your community to play Stone Block with me. Oh, dang. Who's playing? Sorry, my partner texted me. I was checking what he said, chat. I'm so sorry. I was like AFK for a second. I apologize. Accent color, blue, white, black. Oh, white, definitely. It's always so weird hearing Minecraft YouTubers swear because they're kid friendly. I try to be family friendly as much as possible, but like I also don't make like kids content. Like I feel like the audience that I would prefer is like older teens to like young adults, like people that are like similar ages and interests to me that like are playing Minecraft or like playing cozy Minecraft. People who've played Minecraft for the first time, people playing Minecraft with their kids. That's really like the kind of audience that like I personally want. But obviously the people that do watch with the younger folks, I try to be as family friendly as possible. You know, sometimes I do have an F word slip out, but I try not to be like sus or anything on here. Although sometimes we do have like deeper conversations that are maybe like not appropriate for children. Kids are gonna hear swear words, yeah. And to me, the F word isn't that big of a deal. But obviously, like, to other people I know that, you know, that's maybe a little bit more of a big deal. I do my best, you know, I'm not a perfect person, so, like, at all. And I don't think anyone expects perfection, but I try my best on YouTube to not have, you know, all that. Having some tuna kimbap for dinner. Ooh, that sounds good. Enjoy, enjoy. My 3-year-old listens to all my music in the car with swear words. It won't be long before she swears. Yeah. I mean, like, when I was a kid, my parents swore, or, well, my mom, my dad didn't, but my mom swore around me all the time. And you just have to learn that there's, like, an appropriate place and time for swearing, which is not school, not the store, not in a restaurant, you know? I was like whispering the F word to myself while I was playing with my dolls. I was like, yeah, you know, like, I didn't even know what the word meant, but I was just saying it. Want to go out and look at some charity shops with my dad, but it's raining on and off constantly, so we can't. Oh, yeah. Sometimes that's annoying. It's been raining a lot here too. Like, we had plans to do like this walking trail, and we were gonna take the dog with us, but the dog doesn't like to be out in the rain for like longer than just to take a quick poo. So every time that we've tried to go, it's been like super rainy. I've heard people use the PJs analogy of only swearing where you would wear your PJs. That's a really good one. Hello? Can we get a job? Employment? You'd love to be employed. Oh my gosh, Perky, that's funny. Froggy trying not to swear really shows an extra layer of care, in my opinion. Like, sometimes profanities are funny, but I still need people like that. Yeah, of course, of course. And I don't normally swear in my videos. Sometimes I'll do like a little bleeped out one. But, you know, I try to do my best. I try to be mindful. Being inside and hearing the rain outside is relaxing. Yeah. It is quite nice, especially if you're playing Minecraft too. Playing Minecraft, having a playlist on, hearing the rain, having your dog or your cat like curled up with you. Oh my gosh, that's like the best day ever. Pink and purple, we've got white accents. Do I throw in some stone? Sure. I'm Vince Strauss. Hello, welcome in. Oh yeah, no, definitely not like demonizing swearing at all. Like I said, I just try to be mindful because obviously like a game like Minecraft does it you know, draw a younger audience. So it's not like my preferred audience, but that is the reality that we will have some folks in chat that are younger. So I try to be mindful. Rain and tea is a whole mood. True. I actually should brew some tea for later after my stream. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's already, wait, it's already 11, chat. Okay, we'll stream for like 10 more minutes or so, but I'm actually past the time that I normally stream. I did not realize. We have been rolling this villager for so long. I didn't even realize it was after 11 already. Hi, Christine. Welcome in. Welcome in. We started back to school today after half term, and your stream was just when I needed to cope. Aw. Thanks as always. And no problem, Buns. No problem. I hope you have a great day and a great week ahead. We'll be streaming this week on Wednesday evening, so that'll be 6 p.m. Central European time, 12 p.m. Eastern time. And for any other time zones, I'm sorry, I don't know any other time zones. Those are the two that I've lived in, so those are the two that I know. Oh, I'm sorry, I did not mean to threaten you. But also, if you don't give me mending... You know what I mean? But also, it would be really cool if you just gave me mending, like, unrelated to the threats. How's it going, Christine? I hope you're having a great day. Yeah, we're looking for mending. We had mending a couple of times, but it was like 26 emeralds and then like 36 emeralds. And I think that we can do better. So we are looking for like under like 20. 18, there we go. Perfect. Oh my gosh. There we go, chat. Wow, the threat of violence actually worked here. The threat of violence really inspired her. That is okay. Let's see, how many times did we 500 times 500 times the stream we placed the lectern, chat. This game, you know what I mean? No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Oh my gosh. Alrighty. $510 times. We started today at like 20 to 30 lectern places, so it took roughly 500 lectern places to get mending for under 10. I think statistically that is unlucky, but at the same time, you know, I'm just happy that we got it. I'm happy that we got it. Nice. All right, we're gonna drop those in here for now. I'm not gonna put mending on anything yet. I'll do that on camera in the video, because I know you guys like to see all the stuff that we do from the streams in the videos. I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry. But we'll just grab a little bit more XP. That way I can also do some enchanting on camera. And then yeah, chat, I'm gonna call the stream because it is a little bit past our time. I just didn't realize I was so locked in, which is very, very rare for me. I rarely lock in, so it's good that I locked in today. But I'm gonna go WALK my DOG, and then I'm also going to have lunch, and then I'm gonna record for episode 2. So I'm super, super excited for that. The buttons were the funniest part of the new video. Only people who watch the VODs know. True. What shaders do I use? I'm using Complementary Unbound. And if you want my shader settings, they are in a video that was uploaded this year on my channel. Let me grab it for you. If you guys do want to check out my shader settings, they are right here. So do check them out. But chat, thank you guys so much for being here. Oh my gosh, what a stream, what a day. We did a lot today. We got a bunch of name tags to name our Halloween village, or our Halloween guys. And we named all of our Halloween mobs into candy names. So we've got like candy corn and Reese's and all that stuff. So, I mean, just like adorable. And then we also grabbed like a crap ton of moss. Like we went and got a bunch of moss and we grinded villagers, which is always so boring, but I appreciate you guys for being here with me while we do it. Now, next time, I don't know if it'll be Wednesday or next Monday. I might do Piglin Valley on Wednesday just to start setting up some stuff for the next video there. But next time that we're in this world, we're going to work on decorating up here because we have a whole room up here that is empty, and we've got to get that decorated up because I feel like that's going to look really, really nice. So that's what we'll work on the next time that we're in this world. But guys, thank you so much for being here today. We did so much. We had a great time and lots of fun chats. I super appreciate you all so much for being here, and thank you guys for watching episode 1. If you haven't watched episode 1 already, make sure you watch it. It is in the pinned message, so if you guys need the link, so you can click it right from there. Thank you guys so much for liking the stream, commenting, watching, and hanging out with me. I hope you all have a great week,